Your bank is supposed to protect your money. But what happens when they let scammers drain your life savings? An 86-year-old grandmother in NYC just lost $700,000 because her banks, including Merrill Lynch and UBS, allegedly ignored every red flag. For 9 months, she made massive, out-of-character withdrawals to buy gold for fraudsters who told her she'd been hacked. The banks had been warned she was vulnerable, but they did nothing. Now she's suing them for negligence. This isn't just a sad story, it's a terrifying look at how the institutions you trust are failing to protect you. The game is rigged and the most vulnerable are paying the price. Are you next?
The government is closed, but Wall Street is having the party of a lifetime. As the government shutdown drags on, the Dow and S&P 500 are hitting all-time highs. Why? Because the market is completely disconnected from reality. While federal workers go without pay and essential services are cut, the AI-fueled stock bubble just keeps getting bigger. Nvidia just hit a staggering $4.6 trillion market cap. Investors are so high on the promise of AI that they're ignoring the fact that the government is literally broken. This is the ultimate sign of a rigged system, a market that thrives on chaos and dysfunction while the rest of the country suffers. This isn't a rally, it's a warning shot.
A crypto kingpin behind a $580 million scam was just caught in a luxury mall. Here's how a journalist took him down. Pedro M., a Portuguese fugitive, was living it up in Bangkok, hiding in plain sight after orchestrating a massive international crypto and credit card fraud. He thought he was untouchable, but he didn't count on a journalist on vacation spotting him in a shopping mall. The journalist tipped off the police, who used facial recognition to confirm his identity and arrest him. This is a wild story of how one person's sharp eye brought down a global criminal enterprise. It's a reminder that even in the lawless world of crypto, the long arm of justice can still find you, even in a Gucci store.
A storm of lawsuits is about to hit Wall Street, and it could expose a massive web of corporate fraud. In the last 24 hours, a series of securities fraud class action lawsuits have been filed against some of the biggest companies in the world, including Dow Inc. The lawsuits allege that these companies have been lying to investors about their financial performance, manipulating their stock prices, and costing shareholders billions. This isn't just a few angry investors. It's a coordinated legal assault that could uncover a systemic problem in the market. The game is rigged, and the lawyers are finally coming for the players. This is going to get ugly.
The party's over for crypto criminals. A massive global crackdown is underway, and billions are being recovered. In the last few days, authorities in India have arrested 5 people in a massive crypto token fraud and have issued notices to 25 offshore crypto exchanges. This is part of a coordinated international effort, with Interpol recovering over $300 million in illicit funds. The Wild West days of crypto are coming to an end. The regulators are finally waking up, and they're coming for the scammers, the fraudsters, and the money launderers. The game was rigged, but the rules are finally changing, and a lot of people are about to go to jail.
You get a call from someone claiming to be the police. They say you're under digital arrest. Here's how to not lose your life savings. A terrifying new scam is targeting professionals, with fraudsters posing as law enforcement and convincing their victims that they are under investigation for a serious crime. They then coerce them into transferring their life savings to a safe account. A software engineer in India just lost over $400,000 to this scam. This is a sophisticated psychological trick that preys on your fear and your trust in authority. It's a reminder that the biggest scams aren't always the most obvious ones. The game is rigged, and the scammers are getting smarter. Don't be their next victim.
The person who built your company's website might be a North Korean spy, and they're using their salary to fund a nuclear program. A shocking new report has revealed that North Korean IT workers are infiltrating companies around the world, posing as remote workers to earn money for the regime. This is one of the most audacious fraud schemes in history. These agents are highly skilled, and they're using their access to steal intellectual property and fund Kim Jong-un's nuclear ambitions. It's a story that sounds like it's straight out of a spy movie, but it's happening right now. The game is rigged, and the players are not who you think they are.
A critical law that protects banks from cyber attacks just expired, and the government is shut down. What could possibly go wrong? This is not a drill. A key cybersecurity law that allows banks to share threat information with each other and the government has just expired. This means that the financial system is now more vulnerable than ever to a major cyber attack. And with the government shutdown, the SEC and other regulatory agencies are operating on a skeleton crew. It's a perfect storm of incompetence and neglect, and it's putting your money at risk. The game is rigged, and the people who are supposed to be protecting you are asleep at the wheel.
The system that's supposed to safely transfer your stocks is being targeted by fraudsters, and it's putting your entire portfolio at risk. A new report warns of a surge in fraud targeting the Automated Customer Account Transfer Service, or ACATS. This is the system that allows you to move your stocks from one brokerage to another, and it's being exploited by criminals to steal your assets. This is a story about the hidden vulnerabilities in the financial system, the ones that no one talks about until it's too late. It's crazy. The game is rigged, and the infrastructure that you rely on is not as safe as you think. Is your portfolio safe?